Good evening, YouTubers. I am coming again here about this Massey Harris 3030 that I've been working on, and started taking a pressure plate and clutch disc and going to take a flywheel off and having trouble, and I figured out what was wrong. But I wanted to put this plug in for Roger Welsch. Some of you, some of the farmers and stuff out there that use YouTube may know who he is. He was in several farming magazines with articles and stuff. Wrote several books. The reason I wanted to put a plug in for him was he was one that I mentioned there. One of the last two videos I did about taking a Ziploc bag and writing the information on what you got in it, and that way you keep track of all your nuts and bolts. But here's the one book, his first book, I believe it is, for the tractor end of what he done. And as you can see, it says Old Tractors and the Men Who Love Them. It's a good book, but in there he puts the plug in about the bags, and he also mentions he uses a pegboard for some of the bigger parts, and then he started using those baggies with the bolts and putting them with the parts on the pegboard. So he had some nice little ideas for what it is, and you get a good couple laughs out of the book and stuff. So you know, if y'all interested and ain't read it yet, that's what it looks like. But like I said, back to what I was looking at, was looking at this, getting this flywheel off, and it wouldn't move or budge, and I set up out this chair to look, and if you'll look, you got the little keepers down in there, like you see on your brake drums, on a new vehicle, to keep the brake drums from being wobbly while you put your wheels on. And I got to dig them 6 out, but that's what I've got done there, and you can see I've let it set with this end up while I trained the last couple weeks and got water down on it, but it'll come out all in good time. Also, I've got the bell housing and that shaft sitting there in the frame to keep it up off the ground, keep the input shaft from rusting. But you know, it's coming a little bit at a time, and quite pleased with what I've got so far. I'm thinking real hard though on the tires if I can't patch this one with a bolt-in patch. Because of that split in the side of it. I may end up putting some 30-inch tires on the back of it. Be a little different, won't be original, but it's what I got and what I can deal with. So, big set of wide 30s on there, look pretty good, I do believe. And there's a couple other neat things on YouTube I thought about trying to add to this as I get it put together and paint it and stuff. So, there's what it is, and hopefully this video is a little better than some of them first four, because it was on an old BlackBerry I had, and I've got upgraded and got me a new telephone, and I think this video will be a little bit better. It sure looks better in the view screen recording it. I sure thank you. Y'all have a good evening, and bye.